Hey there, welcome back. We got some blood magic done. Good stuff. Can do imps. Yeah, can also do these things as well. Maze Visual. Endow Garlands. Might be interesting. We'll keep going though. I've still got the target set up like this, I don't know. Jaguar Fiend is going to be 30 slaves to cast to get 3 of them. I don't know if we have the blood economy to support that yet. Maybe in vanilla you would, but we're only making 3 slaves a turn and I'm not hunting yet, I don't know. But we'll see if we change the targets. Anyway, battle in Shadowglade. We went into Bone Tribe. There's not too many. These guys are just very scary because they berserk, so they never actually rout once they start fighting. They've got javelins. Speedum hits for 18 damage. They're pretty rough. We sent in a little Mictlan priest though. He does actually do the imps. Respect to him. They help tank some of the javelins and stuff. Although they're on the archers currently, who are ignoring them. Alright, well whatever it is. Thought that counts. These guys get in the javelins though. He actually casts imps twice. I wouldn't have thought he had the fatigue to do that, but... I think they're good little distractions. They help out. We've only got a small number of jags, so as long as they're not taking too many hits, they can regen, but anything that keeps stuff off them too much I think is good. It's one little imp is surviving. Only the archers and they're just ignoring him. There he goes. Yeah, this is fine. Go on, imps. Nice stuff. So there's Shadowglade. We did lose 8 warriors, which is a shame. Although they got 11 kills. The Jags got 14 kills this time. They did pretty well. So here we are, Shadowglade. Let's just recruit Bone Readers. They are Death Mages, they come with an Earth or a Air pick. So they're really nice for us because we don't really have any of that, I don't think. Also Fortune Tellers. Is that useful? Not sure. Inept Researcher. They're going to have 3 research in my Dominion. But we'll still get a few of those when we can. Money is extremely tight. These are not rich provinces. 43 income, 50 income. Not great. We can now see Batman is 98 income though. So we can't really put off taking that province. Honoria next to it is also 86. These are going to be my best provinces I think for a while. Because down here, Sewage Outlet is... perhaps expectedly only 34 income. Our Dominion might actually spread to Ferry Crash soon though. We could see... because we could move to these provinces quite easily as well. It's worth remembering that. This is adjacent to me, and this is only 2 moves from me. Yeah, but now Sewage Outlet, 34. Zenthra, 25. Swinland, 50 income, that's not bad. Evergreen, 43. Yeah, we need to prioritize getting Batman and Honoria. Unfortunately. So, this next expansion force is going to be my smallest by far, so it's only going to do these 3 provinces. That's its job, starting with Batman. So here they go. We've got the Sun Priest. These are JBBM commanders. They're still Holy 2 though. They can lead 15. So they're leading 15. We've got the Sacreds, we've got 1 standard, we've got 2 warriors. They're just on hold and attack. He's going to do some blessings, I should name him. Blessings, maybe he'll summon some imps, I don't know. Maybe he'll do some blood boils, if he can. We'll see. They're going to attack Batman. This isn't that small a province, but it's mostly militia, so hopefully they're successful. And if they are, that's a big win for us, because that's 25% increased income for us, because we only have 400 income currently. So that'd be a nice one. The guy's currently in Shadowglade. I would like this mage to be sitting around doing some blood hunting and temple building and labbing and stuff. We don't have near the income for it yet, unfortunately, though, so they're just all going to move on to Trottern together, which is another interesting indie province. Amazons and Jade Maidens. I think they just duplicate a lot of the stuff we do, though. They're probably not as interesting as Bone Tribe, but still, it's nice to take these from our neighbour, who is Helheim, who does not have Jade Maiden paths, I don't think. Actually, I say that, and I'm not sure. These are like air and death and blood, I think. I'm not sure. But I think this will be a nature mage province, so let's take it off him anyway. Sending in these guys, they're all back on hold and attack now. I'm not going to bother slinging Jade Maidens because they have really high defense and they've got decent protection. I'm going off the top of my head. I'm like still so far from an expert in this game, but I'm pretty sure they're better on attack to lower the defense of the units because they'll have high defense, right? I don't know. They're on hold and attack anyway. I don't think the slings are going to be very good against them. But other than that, it's the same stuff. We still got the priest coming. I'll do some imps. Why not? Prophet just bless and smite. Sure. I'm sure that'll be fine. We did okay against Bone Tribe. As long as this isn't like a huge number of sacreds, it'll be fine, I think. It should go okay. After that, I'm not sure where we go, because this looks hard. This is a ton of undead, which might be difficult, I don't know. As prep to do this province, I'm moving out the priest in my cap. So this guy was doing our blood sacrificing, but we've got our dominion spread a little bit now, that's okay for now. I'm recruiting a new Mictlan priest to replace him, and he's just moving up so that he's just moving up to Shadowglade so that he can help out attack Cedarwood the turn after, because he's a priest, so he can help banish. So he can help banish the stuff in Cedarwood. We'll have a H3 priest and 2 H1s, that'll be fine, I think. So we'll try and take this, and then we'll go this way. And then I guess we have to just pick up the wastelands, but we won't need the priests then, so they can move back to these two provinces and sit around waiting to put up infrastructure. That's the plan anyway. So we're attacking two provinces. Our income should be pretty nice next turn. This will probably be about another 40 or 50 income. This is another 100. That's 550 income. So we've got warriors in addition to the sacreds already queued up. And then we should be able to get a priest king the turn after, who's an actual leader. And that will make the next army we roll out actually quite big, I think. We might be able to punch straight into the giant horse tribe province without any problems. And then just force our way this direction. I'm not sure. Those are the plans. Also, yeah, Helheim's up here, so I'm just going to scout this region to see. I'm still not sure if we can get this or not. This is in his cap circle, so we have to not bother taking that. We have to go through this and then into this. But I'm not sure if we can take this province or not. Maybe with a lot of stuff. Another change in JBBM, which I've talked about a lot in this series, is the banish spell works on demons. I don't think that's the case in vanilla, is it? I think it's just undead in vanilla. So our banish would also work against the Fiends of Darkness in this province, which is something a little bit extra. I think the big issue is the fact that we don't have dark vision though, right? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is difficult or not, but I'm dodging it for now anyway. But that's the turn. We do need to repay for Dagon this turn, which I have done, but I've only put a 30 gold bid on him, so we might lose him. But he is helping carry our research at the moment. It's quite nice. Yeah. That was the turn. That was turn 4. Thanks for watching. I'll just go back in now and rename those commanders. I'll see you on turn 5. Hello, welcome back. 2 battles. One in Batman, one in whatever the other province was. It's a new squad into... It's not much, I suppose. Mostly militia. We've only got a few troops, though. The heavy infantry are a bit tougher. It was okay though. We did lose 2 Jags unfortunately, but yeah. It's only a small army, so it's going to attrition a bit. Next up, Trottern. This was the Amazons. It's slightly more units than I'd like to see. It's quite a lot of sacreds. I didn't think these guys got lance charge. Don't know why. In my head, I thought, oh, light lance doesn't get a lance charge, but it's that it doesn't break. That's what's special about it. So that's a mistake as well. Imps harass the infantry. Do we tank this lance charge horribly? That's not too bad. It's getting reflected a bit as well. That's not too bad. Well, I'm losing a lot of warriors to these, that's what's happening. Oh, this is not good, is it? Yeah, they're really tanky. I didn't think they'd be that tough to get through. Damn. I thought that the difficult part would be the cavalry, not the infantry. Yikes. Alright, so we lost 2 jags again. Lost our standard. Also lost 18 warriors. Yeah, 45 units. Damn, 2 mages as well. That was a rough one. Yeah. So this army has been obliterated, unfortunately. They're on guard commander currently, because I was thinking, maybe we can attack this province anyway. We just put the 3 priests right at the back, with the guys on guard commander, and then we just do banish and then advance and cast spells. They'd move forward casting banish with the bodyguards. And I was thinking, would that be able to do this? It's a lot more than 20 units. This is like a low roll on the scout report, but that was the plan. I was just going to advance and cast spells with bodyguards and see if that could get through some undead. Decided not to do that though, because my prophet can capture slaves. So maybe that'll generate some troops for us and be a bit safer. I'm not sure how many slaves this actually produces. So I'm going to capture slaves with him, and then I'm also recruiting a couple of these Amazons here, some of the Bone Tribe here. So we'll have 5 recruited units plus some slaves, and then we'll go this way. I don't think we can go any further towards Helheim, because we're too weak now. I don't want to risk this province, because we're too weak now. But maybe we can just do an undead province where we just banish a bunch of stuff, and then come down through these like trivial wastelands. It's not great, but yeah, that sucked. I did that wrong. Live and learn, I suppose. Over here, Batman's province. Batman's army. Still got 13 units, that's okay. We'll try this one next. It's Wolf Tribe, which is scary. Wolf Tribe get 2 attacks. They hit pretty hard. So we're just set up the same at the moment. Hopefully it goes okay. As long as we actually take the province, I don't mind if we lose more troops. It's only Deer Tribe next after that. But in Mictlan, we have 13 troops in the garrison, 13 more being recruited. So the next army will be a strong one, no matter what. So even though these 2 are kind of already on their last legs, it's fine. The next few armies we push out will actually be quite substantial, so that's not too bad. I've also got a Priest King queued up, so he's an actual decent leader, so that's good as well. Also a slaver. So if we have any problems with this army, we can raise slaves with him as well. So there we go. Looks like Helheim's expansion is identical to mine so far, that I can see. It's got 4 provinces, I've got 4, plus his cap. But we might fall a bit behind now because we're delaying a turn here. But we have another army out next turn, so that's okay. I think the next army we recruit is going to go through here, and then the final army will try to go through the Knights, since it'll probably be the biggest army. And then maybe push into the islands and harbours. Guess we'll see. That's how things stand anyway. We can now recruit the Jade Sorceress. Yeah, it duplicates our paths, so it's not as useful as the Bone Readers, but nice to deny it to Helheim. Maybe if we're blood hunting, we can recruit some Jade Maidens here as well. It's sacred units, so why not? Scout's going to continue in this direction. We'll see what else is over here. I'm wondering if maybe we can see one of Helheim's armies, so that we can see his bless. But that's the turn. We did retain Dagon, which is quite nice. Research is still just 45. None of the mages I've recruited have ever researched. There are Rexor's Barbarians in the mercenary list, but I don't quite have the gold for that. We might have enough gold to put up a lab in one of these provinces next turn. Which is something to think about. I think I'd still like to use all the priests in this province, though. And that is it for this turn. So I'll leave it there. That was turn 5. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next turn. Hey there, welcome back. We got blood magic done. That's nice. We can now do beast bats, but we don't have any blood slave income yet. Yeah, I think it's pointless getting Jaguar Fiends early because there's no way we can sustain 30 blood slaves at any sort of regularity. So let's get the construction. Might as well. I think there's a blood research booster, right? I've literally never made it or even thought about it before. But maybe that's in here somewhere as well, and we can try making that. We found a magic site in Shadowglade, Tower of the Devil's Bride. Never seen this site before in my life. Very cool one. I'll look at it in a moment, but first we had a battle in Honoria. I'm going to be honest, if you would have told me this was a 66 unit Wolf Tribe province, I might not have attacked it. Because Wolf Tribe are pretty scary, they get 2 attacks per round. However, most of the Wolf Tribe in this province are the shortbow version, not the double dagger version. But Wolf Tribe are pretty scary. They take a ton of damage from everything though. So, turns out 66 Wolf Tribe, not actually that big a deal. Which is good to know. So we clear that out with very few problems. There's Honoria. Lost one more Jag, that's okay. This army has almost completed its purpose. That's great. We also got a national hero. Great turn all round. This is to pay a cattle. Sure. He is an heir and blood mage. I don't think we have any other heir mages, so that's quite interesting. But other than that, he's, you know, not terribly amazing. I'm sending him to Bloodhunt in my cap this turn, because why not? I'll see how much unrest that's going to generate, or... I don't think B1 mages are very good at blood hunting is the thing. So I just want to see what we pull out of doing this. He only has 8 research, so it's not like it's a huge difference between him blood hunting and researching, so yeah. I just want to see how many slaves it might actually generate. That's it for messages. Here's this site. I've never seen this before. It increases unrest, but a blood mage can enter it and pull out 3 imps a turn. An imp, a fiery imp, and a shadow imp. That sounds really cool. It's in the Bone Tribe province, where we're going to set up stuff first. So yeah, we can easily just park a blood mage there, just summoning imps every turn. That sounds really cool. Yeah, nice pickup, I think. We're going to be patrolling the province anyway, so that'll get rid of most of the unrest. It's currently on 27 though, unfortunately. Okay, so this turn, we also levied some slaves. They are not the greatest units in the world. What do you really expect from slaves though? 0 protection, 7 defense, 7 attack. They do have a 3-length spear though, so something. I'm going to be sending these guys with... We've got 4 Sacreds, we've got 5 Warriors, we've got 2 Jade Maidens, no, 2 Amazons, 8 slaves, 3 Bone Tribe guys who are undisciplined, and 1 more Warrior who's on bodyguard duty. Plus 3 people who can cast Final Rest. They are going to attack the Undead province. I really hope this goes well. It's hard to tell with provinces like this. That's a lot of Long Dead and ghouls and stuff, but I think we should be able to just banish them as long as we can tank long enough to actually banish them. The risk with undead provinces is that the undead don't rout, of course. But if you can't just kill the leader, then you have to kill all of the units. So we have a regen blast, which is going to help us in that regard though, because we will be able to slowly chew through them all without worrying too much, but we just don't have a lot of units and they're very low quality, so Fingers crossed it goes well. I am also in Shadowglade putting a bid on Bernard's Brave Men, 275 gold. That's a lot. We don't exactly have a lot of gold income, so we should really be putting this towards infrastructure, I think. But if we recruit Bernard's Brave Men here, we can all attack White Waste next turn, and then hit this heavy cav province with Pikeneers. And then from there we can hit the island. So I think they're worth the investment, but yeah, probably shouldn't be spending this much gold on mercs that we don't really have. But that's what's happening on this side of the world anyway. Back in my cap, the victors from Honoria are going to hit Evergreen Forest this time. Same setup, we've lost one more jag, but they should be okay. It's only Deer Tribe this time. And once they get there, they can move through my cap into Zenthra, I think, and pick up whatever is going to be there in 2 turns. Quite a lot of more jags, actually. So that's all good stuff. And the new army we've got now, all loaded up on practicing smiling in the mirror, is going to hit Swinland. So we've got 13 warriors, just on hold and attack, slightly in front because they're slightly faster, I think? Oh no. No, they're slightly slower, that's why they're in front. Yeah, they're slightly slower, so they're in front of the Jags, who are Combat Seed 12. Everyone's just on hold and attack. Priest King is just going to bless, and then we'll walk forwards into a bunch of Horse Tribe. So hopefully that goes okay as well. Haven't seen Helheim yet, my scout is just waiting here at the moment in case he hits this province next. Due to time zones, I still don't even know who the player is playing Helheim, because every time I check the server details in Discord, he's not online, so his name just comes up in Discord as a string of numbers. So I still can't actually contact this guy to say hello. But yeah, that's it for this turn. Cool turn. We got a hero and a weird site, and we managed to take this province. Good stuff. So that was turn 6. End of the video. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you're enjoying it, and I'll see you in the next video.